Hi everybody, Mature Simmer here. Welcome to Project Hospital. I am continuing to work through this. I really enjoy this game because it's just got some complexity. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm still kind of new to what is going on here. So I'm working through. You can see I got through the tutorials. I just finished the campaign last time, campaign 1, where I got a hospital out of debt. That unlocked the next hospital, so I'm going to use my skills to help this inefficient hospital thrive. Let's see what's going on. Alright, hi boss, this hospital used to belong to Misfire Medical. That has to draw patients in, I would tell you. I could not wait to go to some place that was owned by Misfire Medical. Come on, who named this place? But anyway, but it was built very fast without consideration about layout and personnel, which is why it is very inefficient and losing money, the main reason they sold it. To be able to take care of our patients, we need to make this hospital efficient. See what you can improve and how many patients we can cure now. Alright, so I need to treat 20 patients per day. Let's go get in here on the ground floor. Let's see what we've got. We've got an emergency department, which appears to be pretty much the entire ground floor. A little bit on the next floor too. Goodness. What have we got? An on-call room. Does this change? No. So I can't tell specifically. But we've got a waiting room, 4 doctors' offices. We have radiology. Alright, is up here. So we've got 3 floors. So part of the problem, certainly, is we've got departments spread all over the place. So, like, we've got... Alright, it looks like we just have... Oh, no, there's some lab stuff down there. Holy moly. Problem is, like, short of demolish... Because I don't have, like, empty space. It doesn't look like I did in the last time. I'm like, yeah, I do right there, but that's on the roof. Probably people wouldn't like to work there. So maybe let's just let this start moving and let's see what happens. So we are open for business. We'll move things along a bit. So if you're new to Project Hospital, basically we can take things over. We can work on things. I mean, because right now it looks like 20 patients a day. It looks like we did 28 patients yesterday. That was before I got in here. So the hospital, even in its inefficient state, was kind of running that way. But the problem is, like, I don't understand what we need to do to get more efficient, other than I know in most cases things are going to be operating or in proximity usually. All right, is this a patient? Yes, maybe. 6 hidden symptoms. Going to the receptionist. So this could be our first patient. Right now she has one of like 100 and something things because she has a fever. So, like, incredibly helpful right now. How about this guy? He's down to just one of, say, 50 things, because again, there's 6 of these per page and there's 9 of these. So, like, we can look through these and, he might have asbestosis, which I assume is he has too much asbestos in his lungs, for example. Like, yeah, that's possible, but, like, unless he's working in, like, and he's an acrobat, so it's possible, like, maybe he's in some old warehouse that still has asbestos and so forth, but I think right now the doctors just need to look at this poor gentleman and see what's happening. So he's waiting. Oh, they're being treated. Look at that. Employee has no roles allowed. What does that even mean? So, like, he can't do things? What does this mean? Employee has no roles allowed. He has, I see, allowed roles. Can he do that? Can he do diagnostics? Is he a surgeon? No. Can he do trauma center? He probably can't be an anesthesiologist. I would assume that needs... Okay, can't be enabled. Alright, let's try that. Maybe that will now make Fraser more useful. I suppose that's a good thing. I hope I didn't just, like, turn some random guy loose on patients here, and who knows what's happening. But he's going to his workspace. Okay, so there he is. He is a doctor. I mean, that's a good start, at least. And I mean, he's a specialist, for goodness sakes. So I would think he could diagnose and observe. You know, it's possible this trauma center might have been too much, but we'll go with it. Wow. Alright, so let's see. Jennifer's being called. Charles is treated. He had a hand contusion. He's only worth $400. She's filling free time, doing patient care. Okay, so these are all workers. Alright, this is... Oh, here's the one that... Let's see. She still only has fever. She's been examined? She can't have been examined yet. Where's this poor woman? Ah, she's here, I think. Yes. Alright, dry cough. So, okay, we're down to only maybe 12 things that could be wrong with her now, including tulimaria, which is fear of rabbits. No, I'm not sure. It's potentially fatal, but thank goodness that went away with her inflamed sinuses. So at this point, they're doing an oral cavity inspection, I believe, is what this blinking thing is. So maybe that will determine if she has RSV. This is RSV. Okay. I'm familiar with that, and it's 51% likely to be RSV, and then 49% to be the common cold. So this isn't really going to be a exciting patient at the end of the day either. How long does it take to do oral cavity inspection, Linda? Come on. I don't understand. I can't, like, see where Linda went. Maybe she's getting equipment. Oh, she did. Okay, so we still don't know. Now she's doing the nasal cavity. Hopefully there are no naval cavities involved. But you'll notice that now it's just 50-50. Like, at this point, this is almost like being at the horse track, and like you're watching them run around, and you know they're spinning out of the turn. Which one's it going to be, RSV or the common cold? What are we going to determine here? And right now, like, it doesn't really tell us, other than we need infectious diseases if she has RSV. And RSV's worth more money. So, I mean, maybe we root for RSV for that, but I don't know. But other than that, right now, it's 10 o'clock. We've only treated 3 patients. I'm beginning to see the inefficiency a little bit. But my problem is, short of tearing a bunch of walls down and moving things, I just don't know what we do. Like this thing I don't understand. We have something here across the street. I think just the fact that this hospital operates across the street is part of the problem. Now if I go up, okay, there is a walkway, so that's good. I was like, because that would really be incredibly inefficient if, like, you're upstairs but now you need to go to the other side and you have to come back downstairs. At least you can... just the common cold. So I suppose, you know, that is okay. Again, we're not rooting for terrible things to happen to our people in town. All right, he's not even been seen. He again is coming in the same way with the fever. Oh, this one's narrowed down. Obviously he's breathing heavily or something. That's got to be really pleasant in the waiting room for people. Chest pain. Why are they letting her sit here? She could be having a heart attack. Alright, there we go. She's going to the doctor. Oh, goodness. It's not possible for What? Who is this? Mary Brown. Mary, you need more... You're a resident. You clearly need more training. Oh, how sad. Alright, so what do we do then? Because I don't know that I've had then Alright, so if it's not laryngitis, then it must be this. Or let's see. Okay. So can't be that either. So I see. So can it be that, is the question. Or is it going to tell me it can't be that too? Because I'm just not sure if I do anything different than what I did. It's just, alright, you've got this. Now if they have laryngitis, okay, they just need antibiotics. Again, it's not going to be too exciting. I mean, the good news is we're not quite at 11. We've gone from 3 to 7. And I don't think, like, poor Casey, who's been incorrectly diagnosed, that probably, like, doesn't help my score either. Is this the dude? This is the acrobat. Or are we just in a town with a circus and there's a lot of acrobats that are just coming? I mean, I suppose if you're going to think of an occupation that has to visit a hospital a lot, acrobats probably right up there. But they're not, it's not like they're coming up with anything exciting. Like I got my finger stuck in the net and broke it or something. What are these people doing? Is this a... Oh, well, she's trying to go to the lab and this dude's in her way. Maybe that's part of the inefficiency. Holy moly. Who's this guy? Oh, I see. So she's waiting now for this guy to do his labby stuff. Alright. How's Frank doing? What is with all these people with the common cold and RSV? Is this like the thing to get here? Alright, so here's Casey. Are they not going to... Oh, yeah, okay, I think she's inspecting him now. Yeah, alright, there he is, I think. Let's turn around so we can see a little bit better. No, that's not Casey. Where's Casey? I'm confused. It's like centering me on Casey, but I'm not seeing this guy that looks like Casey. Ah, maybe that's him. He's treated. Alright. So he has laryngitis. So maybe he's became our patient 8 at this point. Mary, you've got to get better at your job, girl. We cannot have these misdiagnoses. So yeah, what I don't know is like, how do I know that I am successful in this? Because like the last campaign, I knew I had to get things paid off, but like, yeah, I don't have any loans, so that's good. We're up to 9 patients treated. That's even better. We have 2 wrongly diagnosed, though. Our record is pretty bad. Wow, our record is really bad. Alright, so if we treat all these patients, we'll be good. Alright, problem is, I'm wondering, can I get enough patients? A teacher with just 3 hidden symptoms. We've got a lot of residents here that are working on people. Is that part of our problem? Oh, Mary Brown's going to look at this factory worker with 10 symptoms. You know what? I might take over. I think I'm going to take over. So we're going to actively do this. I just don't trust Mary. So I might do Mary's job for a little while. So let's see. Where is he? Alright, he's there somewhere. Let's rotate around and see. Oh, he's in the restroom. Why are we... I see. Fulfilling needs. That's a nice way to say I'm in the restroom. Alright, now where's he going? Oh, he's going... Okay, now he's just waiting. Where's Mary? Oh, I see. I can change the doctor. I mean, she's like my main emergency specialist. Oh no, that's Mary. Oh goodness, she's only 6%. No wonder these people are misdiagnosing people left and right. let's see what ends up happening here with John Thomas, but I wanna run somebody for a while here. Alright. They just left. Alright, more people coming in, checking in. That's the little queue thing. Alright, why is he not going somewhere? He can be interviewed, but now he's fulfilling needs again. But he was just looking at his phone this time, at least. I mean, he's waiting a long time. Where is Mary Brown? Oh, I see. I think this is Mary Brown. Yes. She's performing speech listening and blood pressure measurement. Why did they assign her to Mary? Why did they assign him to Mary Brown? Why is Mary the one that needs to help him? Because Mary is clearly helping. Oh my goodness. She's done quite a few things here. Holy moly. Mary, you need... I think part of the problem, I think we're starting to find the inefficiency. I need better staff. So I think I need to fire Mary and the other doctor. I think we're going to do that after today. Let's try to see if we can make it to 20 patients, but I'm beginning to wonder if that's going to be possible. Oh my goodness. She's finally measuring temperature. Can you believe this? She's finally figured out that Jane... Oh, she's hospitalized, going to bed. Why are we hospitalizing her? She has chest pain and a fever. Okay, let's see. Alright. So he has sneezing and fatigue. So he either has influenza... Well, I assume we need temperature measurement. So let's do that. So he's up here in that room with Mary, the inefficient doctor who is going to get fired after today. But yeah, I think if I can find better doctors, that may help, because my God, they're like performing every available examination. Alright, so now we're down to flu. What's the best way to determine if they have flu? Do we need... No, we don't need that. Well, let's try the chest thing. Because influenza A or B, like, how do you know the difference? Because, yeah, you don't need, like, sampling for the flu. They look at you and say, you have the flu. I suppose I should do a physical examination. I'm becoming as bad as anybody else, as bad as Mary now. Alright. So hopefully we'll get him right. Although, again, this could be an easy mistake, I would think, but I think then we do a nasal cavity inspection. Because, yeah, right now, I mean, they're going to need antivirals of some sort. It would seem like, other than knowing which one, just to give them the right antiviral, but this is just taking a long time. Goodness. Alright, well, we've got more of the hidden symptoms. Let's do the nasal cavity inspection. This is taking a long time. And again, this might have to do with her 6% capability. I don't know. So we only have an hour and a half, and we need 3 more patients. I don't know that we're going to make it. Yeah, I don't know that we're... Like, there aren't any patients waiting either, I don't think. So this is not a good thing. Alright, well, we got 18. Oh my goodness. How long does this take? Do we know what he has yet? I'm gonna have... This will be a good learning exercise for me, because I can see what finally gets us to influenza A or B. Well, not that. So the doctor's not qualified. So yeah, they need I mean, like, we're literally getting down to, like, if it ends up being serological sampling, I'm going to be really unhappy. And that may be what we need to determine between the two, now that I think about it. But this is part of learning, I guess, is just understanding here. He has a fast metabolism, and he's a tourist. Poor guy. He's visiting, and he has the flu. How terrible would that be? Especially if you have the flu bad enough that you feel you need to go to the hospital, for goodness sakes. But I mean, you don't have a local doctor, so I guess where else would you go? I mean, you could go to urgent care, but all right, she's throwing stuff away, so I assume we still don't know. All right, I guess we're doing serologic sampling. Darn it, I was avoiding that because I'm like, that's probably going to take longer. I wasted more time doing that, so I should have just jumped to that. So whatever this last hidden symptom is probably the one that determines whether it's influenza A or B, and the rest of these are probably common. Because if you think about it, fatigue, chills, sore throat, fever, irritable cough, muscle joint pain, nasal congestion, malaise, and sneezing. That's the flu. But which kind of flu probably requires this? Which now is going to mean they're taking this, then it's going to go to the lab. Like, we've got half an hour here, folks. I don't think we're going to hit 20. And part of it might be my problem, but like, if we have 19 and then this person is it, but like, if we have to wait for the testing to go up to the lab and stuff, yeah, see, because now it's oh wait, where's he going? Oh, he's got to go to the waiting room now. But like I said, I just don't know how I know if I win the campaign. I mean, I'll know I win the campaign when I win the campaign, but like, I don't know that there's an efficiency measurement or something. So this is more of an unknown here of what I do. But anyway, we got to get through the first day. That'll be what we call the episode, I guess. So where's poor John? Is he sitting in a chair? Oh, he's getting some water. I know, John, sorry. There's no clear diagnosis. Okay. I see. So we potentially need a CT. There are still 3 patients waiting. What does that mean? Do they leave now? They do. Really? So he leaves without anything, because it's like the hospital closes, leave. Well, that's terrible. Alright. Well, I'm going to go with my plan, though, because I think... Alright, I'm beginning to see the general problem here. So if you look at this, medical labs, they've got... Our 2 technologists are horrendous. Like, I think it's a staffing problem in this hospital. Alright, so let's see. So Mary Brown... Oh my goodness. Alright, so I am going to... How do I terminate them? Alright, so Mary Brown is fired. I'm sorry, James, but you are as well. So they're fired. Now I just need to go... Let's see. So we need some good, solid doctors here. Okay, this guy's old, but I'm hiring him. Now I think that's night shift. And then... We're going to hire him too. Alright, so at this point then... Why are they still here? Well, probably because I haven't advanced time. Right? So now if I go back here... So let's see. If I go here... And they're still here, but... So Michael... Oh, wait a minute. I don't want Michael on... It's the guy I just hired. I want him on day shift. Did I hire the other guy on the wrong shift too? No. So I want them... Where are they going? Yeah, they're fired. So... Alright, well... Let's see. Alright, so we've got... I see, because day shift doesn't end till later. Why are all these patients being untreated? Looks like we're doing things, though. Is that him? Yeah, that's him. So they're doing like a blood test or whatever, but in theory they should hospitalize him. Instead they're just leaving this poor guy laying on the exam table. Because, yeah, I've got like no room to expand anywhere. Alright, so what kind of rooms are these? That's a regular ward. Okay, so that's HDU. So why? Whoops! I don't need to do that. It looks open, unless someone's in there. But is that the thing? We only have one of those? Oh, okay. They're finally getting him there, but man, that took a long time, the poor guy. Let's see if that's where they take him. So that should be down one floor. Here he goes. There it is. Alright. Oh, is there another bed over there? Oh, there's several beds in there. Is it a high density room? Is that what it means? No, because that's just a regular ward. But he's there somewhere. Just hard to see them. Because, yeah, I think... There he is. He's sleeping. Thank goodness. I hope they handle this poor guy tomorrow. Well, in any event, let me get straight on till morning. And then... we'll be done. So there's 11 idle rooms. Holy moly, but 2 with critical workloads. So I'm assuming that's one of them. So I'm going to stop this here. We're going to call this an episode. Hope you've enjoyed it. Again, I'm not quite sure what I need to do other than like first hit my 20 patients a day, but there's nothing specifically that gives me any other capabilities or information. So maybe I'll do a little research in between and see what I need to do to get this thing done. And hopefully then I'll have a cleaner direction in my campaign. Got the first campaign done in 2 episodes. I'm just not sure I'm going to be able to do this one that quickly, but right now I just feel a little bit lost. But this is part of, again, what goes on with this sim. If you haven't liked the video, please go ahead and do so. Helps things spread. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do that. I'm trying to get to the 1,000 subscriber mark and would love to have you help me make that goal. So would be very thankful if you would do that. But I will see you next time.